Okay, you got her? Okay, so Maggie, first of all, tell us your whole name.
My whole name is Magdalena Magallanes Lopez.
Whoa! And you say that with such perfect Spanish.
Thank you.
So that means you're bilingual. You speak both Spanish and English. Native Spanish, native English. How come you speak native Spanish?
Why? Because I was born in Mexico.
You were?
Yeah, so I was born over there and raised here in Arizona.
So you were born in Mexico and lived there for how long?
Just for a year, when I was just born.
Just born, and then immediately your family moved here.
Yes.
Well, that's good. Why did your family come here?
Actually, well, they said it was for a better future for us, but I really do not know what the exact reason why they came over here.
Because you didn't know what it was like there economically and academically, so you don't know if it's a better future or not, but you have a pretty good life.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you can say that. Well, I mean, the only thing that my mom would tell me was the fact that over there they would struggle a lot, mostly with me, getting my medicines, because I would always be sick because, you know, there isn't enough money for people down there, you know, because they hardly even get paid. I mean, for a whole week you get paid $100. I mean, how are you going to live with just $100? I mean, when you think about it.
Yeah.
So the only thing my mom would tell me was that it was hard for me to even have clothes or shoes when I was small. So I guess that's a big reason why they came over here in the first place.
Because they wanted you to have a better future. So a better economic future, academic future, access to medicines.
Yeah, all that.
Nice clothes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's wonderful. So now tell us about your family's belief in God.
Belief in God?
Not your family's, yours.
My belief in God? Let's see. I mean, at first when we started going to church, I mean, it wasn't because I wanted to go. It was basically usually Catholics, when it comes to God and religion and during like their own beliefs, we had to do our baptism, our first communion, our confirmation. So we had to go. It was just obligated us to go because it was their own beliefs. But we really didn't get the point of it. Because, I mean, we were barely like, what, 8 years old when we went in there? So we really didn't know exactly the whole God and what the reasons were behind it of going and doing our baptism, our first communion, confirmation.
You just did it.
Yeah, because our parents told us to do it, not because we decided to do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about God now? Do you
God
believe
now?
there is a God?
I mean, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I did question, because I mean, I questioned it because I wasn't really for sure, like, okay, is there a God? Because you know how a lot of things happen in your life and you wonder, why did it happen to you?
Yeah.
So you're like, God, why weren't you there when I needed you? But then at the same time, I mean, we all struggle some kind of way. So that's what I think. I mean, but I do believe in God. I know He's there. Because at the end, He does help you in some kind of way, showing you that things happen for a reason. And it helps you throughout along your life. Because I mean, I've been through a lot since I came here. And every struggle, it was the hardest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. But He did taught me a lot of things that made me realize, okay, this is gonna help me along the future. So
He doesn't spare you from difficulty, but He helps you through the difficulty, and that helps you to be a better person. Awesome. So how do you show your belief in God?
How do I show it? I really don't show it. I really don't talk about it. I mean, I like hearing it, because I do hear a lot of people and they do give me examples or how their way of thinking, because I'm so curious about it, so I like hearing it, but I really don't show it. I just like hearing it and just seeing their perspective about it and seeing what they believe and what they think is real.
So do you go to church services to hear it? Not really. And do you pray?
I pray sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I really not as much as I used to, because I'm not since I was from 8 to 10, when I was from 8 years old to 12. I would pray a lot. I was a big person about God. But after I started high school, it's when it all went away.
Interesting.
And it just not the same anymore for some reason. I don't know.
But you still believe in God.
But I just don't talk about it as much, or I don't really preach it.
So what would you say to people about what's important to do with regard to their religious beliefs? What would you tell America?
What I would tell America?
Yeah. So in America, our official motto is, "In God we trust." So what would you say to Americans about our official motto?
That's a really good question. I mean, wow, I really don't know. I mean, how I really don't speak about God in front of people. Because I mean, when I talk about, sometimes I try talking about it, and some people just do not even want to hear it. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just leave you. You think about what you want to think. So I wouldn't know what to say after so many experiences. I wouldn't know what to say anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maggie, thank you very much for sharing with us your story.
Thank you.
Her name is right out of the Bible, Magdalena.
Oh, yes. And do we have your permission to post this
Post it on.
on our website or YouTube?
Yeah, it's fine.
Or a documentary on TV?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Her name
welcome.
is Magdalena.